I wanted to be able to get a job, and I wanted to, well, I'll go and do this course, Project Search, and I couldn't believe it. It was absolutely amazing to do a lot of different types of jobs within a hospital environment, and that's where I've gained a lot of skills and qualities to be able to go out with life and get a job.
This is our 10 years in the Royal, and we have had 107 young people through the programme. 82 have found full-time paid employment, and 52 of those are within the NHS. So NHS Greater Glasgow and Clyde in relation to Project Search is absolutely putting its money where its mouth is and living what Project Search is about.
My experience was that the hospital can get busy even when you least expect it, but the main thing is you just keep your confidence and just do what you can do.
Once I got into the sort of rotations and things like that, get a little bit better and a little bit more comfortable in what I was doing.
You can meet new people, meet new friends, and you can try some new skills.
A lot of the patients that we get, they ask, oh, you must know your whereabouts, and basically we just tell them we've just get a built-in sat-nav in our brains and all that as soon as we start, and that's how we know our whereabouts. You okay there, mate?
Plastic surgery this week?
It's back out, say you go through the blue doors and then onto the left, it's that newish building next to the car park. On you go in. And then I had an interview in the start of 2014 in January for applying for this job. Basically, I thought it went well, and at the same time, I was down myself because I thought every other interview that I'm having, I always got to that next stage, and then you get a knockback.
Only 5% of people with a learning disability are in employment. Only 5% of people with a learning disability are in employment. It's a shocking statistic. It's utterly, utterly shocking, and we can do much, much better. And that's, I guess, what attracted me to the Project Search model, that it was never going to accept 5%, that it always wanted to be better, to be more aspirational, to be more demanding and challenging of organisations working in the field and of what we expected people to do.
We get support all the way through, so when we're applying for jobs, the job coaches are willing to come to the job interview with you and help you with that and help you prepare for that. They'll do mock interviews with you just to make sure that you're properly ready for the interview, because it is a nerve-wracking thing.
During the February weekend when we were off, I got a phone call to say that I got the job, sort of thing, and I was just so delighted and all that.
I actually got a job in Home Bargains back in 2018. It was nerve-wracking to begin with, but I managed to get my way through it and just be myself and do what I had to do, and I got the job.
It's about us trying to get the best people in, the best people who understand the values of the organisation, people who are committed and want to work. And I think what Project Search offers is people having these placements where they get to experience the role, they get to understand the values of the organisation, and therefore they're in a better position than when they need to apply for a post. And it is important to bear in mind that they are applying through our normal recruitment process. They're provided no further benefit in that process, and they need to be appointed in merit. And I think that's a huge thing that establishes the credibility of Project Search.
I'm on placement just now, so this is my third rotation of it, so I'm really enjoying it just now. I've just got an interview for Portering at the Queen Elizabeth.
And she's really fitted in, but saying that, they all fit in. See all the guys that come down for Search, they all fit in, as the girls will tell you.
It's helped me a lot with my confidence, talking to patients, talking to the nurses.
They're really good, and guys are good. Probably myself, I probably learned to listen to people more, understand that there could be some kind of difficulty in it, and understand that and work along with it.
What we didn't see the benefits initially of, but were fantastic, was how it raised awareness about people with learning disability, and how also our staff responded to that. So that when the young people are within the teams, they're really seen as team players, they're very much adding value, and that part earlier I said about loyalty and sustainability. So actually what we end up with is a very loyal and high valued workforce who continue working for us. So again, as an employer, that means we are reducing turnover, and obviously again for the teams themselves I think it's really good in just improving that whole awareness about other people's needs.
You really just have to be there for them, show them round, show them what to do, if there's anything they're not sure of, encourage them more than anything, and let them know that yes, you are doing well, and because I think that's a big part for some of them. They're maybe worried, oh, this isn't going right, or they need reassurance that they are doing the job right. So that's my job to say, yeah, oh, you're absolutely fine, and they are. I think a lot of it is confidence, and it's lovely to see their confidence grow.
The work experience was really great, really helpful. Really sort of build your confidence up to get ready for, having a job. Right now we have these wagons. I would highly recommend it for anyone in a sort of similar situation that I was. My friend, he's applied for it, so hopefully he'll start later on this year in the course.
It's been rewarding. I would say it's been really rewarding. Yeah. They're all so different, but we have employed now 4 with permanent positions who have grown. It's really rewarding to see that they're coming on.
I just say the people that I work with, I get on with them really well, so I do, and yeah, I just really enjoy it.
It's part of a team, it's called teamwork, and it's hard working, and you need to be honest to everybody.
Yeah, I did find that helped me gain new skills and make acquaintances with others, and gave me that boost of confidence I needed.
It was great, it was a life-changing moment for me.